He's the man to beat. After clinching an 11th title last year, his 5th in a car, Stefan Petterhansel returns and is just as hungry for another crown. A 12th title would be great. It would be faultless. 12 out of 25 would mean close to 50% success. It would be great, but it's far from done. 2013 was a year to forget for Nasser Al-Attiyah. Forced to quit in his buggy, he's back, but in a Mini.
Everybody wants to win Dakar, and this is my plan to win 2014.
A new project as well for 2010 winner Carlos Sainz. In an SMG buggy, he could well have the car to win again. A new race, a new challenge. I like that. Giniel de Villiers will want to go one step higher after second spot last year.
You basically have to drive a perfect race now to have any chance of a good position, but that's what we aim to do, and I think we've got a good package in the Hilux.
The answer will come in 14 stages. Amazing scenery at the start of the first special of this Dakar. After a very long liaison, it was time to battle it out in the car race. Winner of the first South American Dakar in 2009, third in 2011 and 2012, Giniel de Villiers finished on the second step of the podium last year. The South African is of course hoping to go one step higher. But things went wrong at kilometre 60, mechanical problems for his Toyota Hilux. De Villiers was forced to stop for over 5 minutes to repair power steering issues before eventually taking off again. By the end of the day, he'd lost 15 minutes to the day's winner. The quest for a 12th success starts now. Stefan Petterhansel in his Mini took off first this morning on the windy parts of southern Argentina. A first test for the Frenchman against an armada of contenders. On a course adapted to his four-wheel drive Mini, Peter was on a calm and composed course as ever. Fast but cautious, especially in these early days of the Dakar. Winning a stage is of no concern for the title holder right now. The danger for Petterhansel could come from within his team. Nasser Al-Attiyah, who drove his Mini for the first time just a few days ago, seems to have adapted perfectly well to his new Mini. The Qatari impressed straight from the start.
I hope to continue in this space, because I must learn a lot with the cars, and I would like a little bit change in the suspension setup, because it's not fit for my driving.
For Carlos Sainz, it wasn't the kind of stage the Spaniard would enjoy in a two-wheel drive buggy. Still, El Matador managed quite a performance, finishing ahead of Petterhansel and 3:15 behind Al-Attiyah. But at the finish, one man was really not happy with King Carlos. The man of the day was to be Carlos Sousa, the Portuguese who's got an impressive record of having always finished in the top 10 since 2001, clocked the fastest time of the day. Quite a performance in his new Haval. Sousa only just beat local hero Orlando Terranova by 11 seconds. All that despite air conditioning and cooling problems in his Chinese car. The last 50 kilometers were very hard. I thought we couldn't even finish the stage, so I'm very happy. If we win this stage, I think we deserve it. We drove well, without any mistakes. So Sousa leads by 11 seconds from Terranova, Al-Attiyah, Roma and Carlos Sainz. Coming next, the truck race and what promises to be quite a battle between the Kamaz boys and the Flying Dutchman. The driver come team owner Eric Vigouroux has given up one of his two hats for the year, partly for budget reasons and partly to concentrate on managing his two-car EVR team, giving the drive to the effervescent Guerlain Chicherit alongside the American BJ Baldwin. I'll be there to put some oil in the wheels if the language barrier gives us some difficulties. For Chicherit, it marks his second outing in a buggy, this time with just 15 Ks of testing. Rosario not only hosted the competitors and organisation of the 35th Dakar Rally, but also the huge enclosure of the Dakar village, where during the course of the 3-day pre-race event, more than 1 million people drank in the unique atmosphere of the race. The Dakar Rally has been busy building relationships with other races around the world, including the Score Championship in the USA, where the Baja racers now have the opportunity to race for and win the Dakar Challenge, a vital stepping stone to the main race.
You know, as we do more of these Dakar challenges in the United States and maybe even do some rally racing in the United States as well, it's going to increase the popularity of the Dakar Rally. 23, throw it out there, right there.
The KTM riders have a sticker in memory of Kurt Caselli on their bike. He was just 30 years old when he died from injuries sustained during a crash while racing the Baja 1000 in Mexico. It was a victory just 3 years in the making for the once junior partner of the Kamaz Horde. 3 years of taming the force and mass of the giants of the Dakar and reforming the Russian truck back into a winner. I was a bit surprised, but it's always been my dream to be on the podium in the 2013 race. I was not surprised that I didn't win a stage victory, as for me the goal was always the overall title. Positive consistency for Kamaz, negative consistency for Iveco. De Roy saw his stage-winning pace go up in a cloud of turbo smoke.
I had a puncture, I had some other problems while I was speeding, tried to close the gap. We were with 3 guys, 2, 3 and 4, all within 5 minutes. So that's, after one Dakar, it's nothing.
No one understands the nature of David and Goliath better than Le Pre and the Tatra team. The Czech trucks have a new challenger in the Queen 69, a longer wheelbase beast that brings the underdog into the digital age of truck racing.
We cannot predict any standing right now because the competition is really high, and I got a full respect according to the length of this race and to all the other competitions, because right now the competitors are really strong, and I hope so that somewhere will be our place with this Queen 69. But I fully believe that it will be somewhere in the front, but it's in the Dakar stars.
New trucks, old scores and a deep field. The giants of the dunes will be a huge fight to watch.
Le Dakar en 3 mots, difficulté, dureza, y paciencia. Endurance. Et puis énergie. Trabalho. Mucho respeto. Desafio.
Incredible scenery.
Beauté. Desierto.
Sable.
Découverte. Ça doit le rester. Pasión por el desierto.
La mejor carrera del mundo.
Su ciudad. Y sueño.
It's a dream for everybody.
Things get real in stage 2 to San Rafael as the ground gets softer before we hit the first of the sands, where for the first time the bikes and cars will part ways. It's only just beginning in this 26 minutes Dakar.